go. It is not locked. Whatever. Alrighty. Welcome, welcome. Y'all, I'm back. I'm back in action. Maybe. Okay. Hold on. Oh, Lord. These are awful. Those are awful. Okay. Okay. We'll wait a little bit. I know that's so cliche to say. Okay, so I'm back. Hangman Tarot. Welcome, welcome. My name is Jordan. I am Hangman Tarot. I'm going to get into your celebrity tarot card reading with Tom Sandoval and Ariana Madix. So I'm excited. I've been wanting to do them. Forgive my absence. I have moved. I'm doing tarot. I'll be out in a minute. And every time I try to get on tarot, I can't. Because, you know, I'm busy and things are happening. So we're going to start in a minute. Okay. All right. So we are going to get into the cards of Tom Sandoval and Ariana Madix, but I'm going to go over their birth charts, which they were the perfect couple. I'm not going to lie. According to their birth chart and astrology, they're both Cancers and they like really balanced each other out, according to their risings and, you know, their Venuses obviously, but they're pretty practical as far as being in a relationship together. So it's kind of surprising to me that they actually didn't end up working out. I think the major, this is just my guess, the major issue here is his attention span for, you know, living a normal life. I think his need for attention really fucked them. That's just my thoughts. Don't throw me under the bus or throw me to the wolves if you think otherwise. And I honestly don't give a fuck. Okay, so, all right, Ariana Madix. So she is a Cancer. She was born June 24th, 1985. He is also a Cancer. He was born July 7th, 1983. She was born in Florida at 11 p.m. and he was born in St. Louis, Missouri. I had hair in my mouth. That's gross. Yeah, we'll just do there. Okay, so the two of them were in a relationship, I think, 10 years maybe. Well, I don't even know. I think they were together for about 10 years. They're both featured on the show with Vanderpump Rules, and they're both on Sir. They worked at Sir Restaurant, and they both bartended. But he actually was with a woman named Kristen Doty, and he cheated on her with Ariana Madix. Got away with it because he's a sly fox, this one. I have always thought he was kind of a weirdo, but that's just little old me. I thought he was a weirdo, so whatever. She also was on sitcoms with Anger Management and Dads, so she wasn't just the Vanderpump Rules type of gal. She actually had a lot of things going on, so. Okay, now that we know what we're doing with those two. Again, he was with Kristen Doty. Things went awry. That was a fucked up, messed up relationship as far as those two went. And honestly, that wouldn't have worked out anyway. But he did get away with kind of treating her like she was a psychopath and he was, you know, the queen bee. And he didn't do anything wrong and he was the victim. So it was a victim mentality and he shut down the real victim. So unfortunately for Kristen Doty, she kind of got thrown off the show. A lot of things happened with that. Looked like a crazy person. Now she's coming back. She is Ariana Madix's friend. And then 10 years went by again. And then he kind of did the same thing with Kristen. Or no, sorry, Rachel or Raquel. Her name is Raquel, but people like, she's actually a Rachel. So she changed her name. So now everybody calls her Rachel because she's, you know, the hoe of the housewives. So whatever. Anyway, let's get into it. So this is my first reading back. So again, my apologies. I've been in transition. mentally, spiritually, physically, I'm moved. Hi, I'll be out in a minute. I'm on tarot. And physically, it's one of the most difficult things to get back online. But here I am. I'm back. And my eyebrows are crooked like usual. I'm back. And it's going to be a good time. It'll be a good time. I've gone through some things. It's been a really difficult transition spiritually and emotionally and physically. It's just been a very tough couple months. So I'm happy. I'm in a really good place and everything is good. So now I'm back to tarot. I want to give you my best and this is what it is. It's much better than it was a month ago. So here we go. I love hearing people drink on tarot on YouTube or TikToks. It's the most annoying noise on the planet. Oh, they're backing up a mattress. See, I'm at the window again, though. I'm back at the window again. It's the best lighting. Not today. It's really rainy here. All right, here we go. So, Ariana, Sudadoo, Silly Sue. I can't even believe he did that. So, anyway, Rachel, Ariana, and Tom were all friends. And then Tom started sneaking around with Ariana, but she said she was hanging out with both Toms because there's two Toms that are best friends. And she was utilizing the other Tom as the boy she actually had a crush on. But the one that she was really fucking with was her friend's man, who was going through a lot of shit in her life. Lost a grandmother, an animal. And this pick-me bitch literally hugged this girl and was like, I'm here for you. I'm your friend. But behind the scenes, she was fucking her man. So, there we go. All right. Come on. It's just a mattress, people. It's just a mattress. It'll be fine. Get 2 more shuffles here. I'm using my big tarots today. Using the big tarot cards today. Nothing fancy. Last one. All right, we're just going to get involved between the two of them. I'm just not feeling them. Okay, yeah. So his is Knight of Wands, or excuse me, Knight of Swords, and this is in reverse position. I do feel like this is completely what I was thinking he was. The feeling I get off of him is burnt out, kind of restless, just kind of impulsive and lacking any ability to, you know, control oneself. And that's just kind of what we got here with our Knight of Swords. So I just feel like there's a burnout, making rash decisions, won't slow down to make, you know, the best of choices. And that is something that we're seeing him do. And this is causing everyone else around him to be frustrated, not just himself. So this restlessness, this impulsiveness is creating this tiredness too. So he's extremely tired. He's definitely got that. On her end, she's definitely got this kind of lack of a plan. So she's not really planning a ton at the moment. And she's definitely stayed in this situation, but it's indicating that she was bored. With this 2 wands in reverse, it's just indicating to me there was a huge fear of change as well surrounding the two of them. No matter how fucking messed up he was becoming, she knew. Like, I'm sorry, but she knew. She didn't want to break up, and she knew she was going to have to break up, okay? And it would delay the movement in her life or the travel within her. So I feel like she definitely didn't want to hold back, but she was, and she still is. So, you know, honestly, I think she's still probably in contact with him. It's indicating with this in reverse. It's indicating that she's not so much as looking back into the rearview mirror, but I do feel like she probably communicates. Again, there is just a lack of planning going on right now, but she did stay. She was bored. It's an indication of just kind of in it. Don't want the change, don't want to deal with it. And that's just kind of where she was on that situation, or in that making that decision. It's not that she didn't want to fight for something that was right. It's not like she didn't want, you know, to build forward on a path, you know, to something better. It's just she was scared. So there was this huge fucking fear of change, obviously. I wouldn't have put up with his shit for 2 seconds. Get the fuck out. Bye. Look at her. She's a bombshell. What are we doing, ladies? What are we doing? Okay, so he does have an Empress around him, Empress energy around him, which floors me. And I mean, the action that he's getting from her and the growth that he's wanting from her, it's there. Okay. So she's ready. She's done. She's indicating in this energy that, you know, things are feeling good. Things are moving forward. She's done a lot of growing. The sex is where it's at though with this chick. Okay. So this Empress energy, this wanting to, you know, do the work with this person or grow with this person, this, whether or not this is flawed or fake or whatever this looks like to you all, it's real to them. So when he's around her or this energy is around, it's a lot of action, it's a lot of it. And there's an abundance, it's just coming in. Okay. So this sexual, this Venus energy, this I feel good, this yumminess, this is all coming from her, this mother energy, which is weird because they were trying to make a baby over on the other end. So like, why the fuck would you be with this? Anyway, I can't even deal with the drama of this. This infuriates me. Okay. So over on Ariana's end, it's just the clashing of the relationship that she's dealing with still. With this temperance in reverse, I feel like it's just, she's just in a place where she's just trying not to care about it. She's just trying to keep herself in a place where she doesn't get too eager doing anything rash or, you know, making impulsive decisions the way that he has done. So she's really just trying to make it so she's not giving away too much at this time in this relationship or out of this relationship. But this is definitely a relationship that has no give a fuck about it anymore. So I feel like anything coming of this relationship, it's just a clusterfuck. So the honesty is gone, the trust is gone, the temptation is definitely taking its toll and its effect on her even. So it's just making her kind of question things. I feel like she was balanced at one point, and I feel like the balance kind of goes out the door, especially when that is kind of going on. And there's this, you know, gorgeous Empress energy on the other end clicking into your man, and you're like, okay, I'll leave. What? I'm very upset right now. I'm very upset. Okay. So moving forward, how do they feel about each other as of right now? So she feels over on her end that she's very strong and positive. She's ready to be new again. She's ready to have new insight. She's ready to be more on the positive end. She wants to be in the positive again. That's how she is. She's intuitive, she's positive, and she's always trying to look at the gold side of life. Even though she struggles with depression, she struggles with anxiety, this bitch really tries to have insight, and she really tries to, you know, come unglued from what doesn't make her grow. So I think the growth here is definitely something that is very strong and positive with her, especially right now. But the abundance of how she's feeling about herself in this new beginning and this new love and emotion that she has for her own fucking self is uncanny. She's definitely close to something too. So she's going to be hitting something really close here. Over on his end of things with the Justice in reverse, it's just, he's lacking accountability. He is not taking the blame. He thinks this is unfair. He thinks that this is not the truth. He feels like this is not his truth. And he feels like the world's kind of looking at him like in a dishonest way, which is really fucked up because, like, again, he's the one who ran away. He's the one who fucked someone else. He's the one who fucked her best friend even. But she's over, you know, here doing all of the brand new things, which she should be, you know, and he runs away. He has run away from it, and he plays the blame game. He's what is Tyler Tarot says, blamer alert. Motherfucker, this is blamer alert if I've ever seen one in my life. With this Justice in reverse, hell yeah, dishonesty. Okay, he ran away from the situation. He continues to run from the accountability, which you all can plainly see that. We don't need tarot cards to be like, this guy's a douche. Okay, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right, let's move forward. What's going to happen next? What's going on next? Where are we at? Between the two of them with Eight of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like the energy will be very focused, very dedicated to them own selves. I think this is going to continue in a different way. I feel like the only thing that the two of them are going to do together is going to be smart, diligent about money, about the coins, about, you know, energy focusing on materials. So I feel like they're definitely going to be separating the things that they worked so hard for. And that's going to take some time because they were together for a long time. They weren't married. Separating those types of things, it's kind of a big deal, especially when you don't have legalities or ties in the legal system with it, like a marriage certificate or prenup or what have you. Over on his end, continuing forward, he's just going to try and be in anything that rewards him for the things that he's doing. So he's really going to start putting a lot of effort into work. And that's just kind of indicating, again, when the two of them come together, the ending of them is just going to be about money. So he's going to try and put that and be as tangible as possible in trusting relationships. Nobody trusts this guy. Nobody fucking trusts someone like this. Nobody. But he has money coming into him. He does have money. He has his material items. All that's going to go really well for the both of them, honestly. Over on her end, with 5 of Cups upright, I feel like no matter how honest she is or how positive she's trying to be, I feel like the bad turn here is that the truth is really needed. She really needs the honesty to move on from this. And she's going to be bummed the fuck out until otherwise. I mean, bummed out. Moving forward is going to be no issue except for the fact that she's still going to have this nagging feeling, and she really needs the truth here. She really needs this honesty. Last couple cards. Okay, so her personal beliefs have really been shaken up, okay? I feel like she's definitely feeling like there was too many rules with her life, and now so she's trying to bend some rules. She's really trying to not be conformed into any specific box. And she's always kind of been her own guru, her inner guru, and binding into any belief system or, her personal anything is really shaken up. So the feeling I'm getting is that she's like, fuck you all. Not just Tom Sandoval, but fuck you all. So fuck all the rules, fuck all of these beliefs that I thought, and this is the next step for her. And that's just where she's headed and where she's going, whether you like it or not, honey, whether you like it or not, okay? The two of them, bottom line, nothing here was what should have been as expected, okay? I feel like this looks really unrealistic, and I feel like the bottom line to the demise of the relationship is the fact that these two didn't really have boundaries. They had no realistic point of view. They didn't really have a specific type of endpoint. So she wanted babies. He didn't want babies. She did, whatever, they kept changing their mind. So I just don't think there was an actual goal point either. And I think, again, his attention span or his need for attention really fucked shit up for the two of them. So over on his end, though, he does have some choices that are coming in and some major changes for himself. He does have a soulmate situation coming in and some harmony, and that will bring him way more balance. Whether y'all think he deserves that or not, that's just what's coming towards him. And he's going to choose this person. So he wants to go deeper or further with this major change. That's where he'll head. So you stay tuned, because you will see another chick come in, and that will be the love of his life or whatever. So that's kind of why Raquel probably came in. She was probably a tie between, breaking up this so that he was supposed to be with this other person. Sometimes those things happen. It don't look right to you. It doesn't look right to me. But that's just the way it went, okay? So he wants to make all the right choices with this situation, and he will. Whether or not he fucks that up or not will be determined. I'm sure he will, because that's what he does. Who the fuck knows? And no, I'm not doing Raquel. Don't ask. Rachel. I will, just not on theirs. I wanted to give them the respect of their relationship with this tarot card reading. I didn't want to put Rachel on their bullshit, so... Okay, I'll be back. I have a couple more tarot readings to do. I have to catch up with Celebrity Tarot, and then I will start with Zodiac signs. So stay tuned. It is lovely to see you all again, and I hope that you enjoy this tarot card reading with Ariana and Tom Douchebag Sandoval. Much love to you.